This is the problem. If you're a white person and you do this, eventually you get challenged. But clearly it took a while for them to get there because there's always the fear. It's like everything else. There's always the fear that the race card is going to get slapped and you're going to get called this and you're going to get called that. Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Right then, so I did the last video where two brothers got away with £315,000 worth of our money because the judge said that, well, they've lost their reputations and that'd be punishment enough. Even though other people get their houses and assets frozen and stripped and sold off, and if that's not enough, they get put in prison for breaking the law. But it doesn't matter because somebody went, yeah, well, that happened 11 years ago. And does that make it all right then, does it? That also means that 11 years ago, when most of us weren't on YouTube and were completely oblivious to this, so I don't think it happened 11 years ago, but even if it did, we're just going to let it go. Well, we wouldn't have because we didn't know about it, but we have YouTube now, so if it's taken 11 years for me to go look at this, then tough. It's still not acceptable. And it's amazing that all of a sudden you start finding loads of wars when you look. So, for those of you listening in the UK, a Somalian named Shurike has pretended to be a single mother to claim benefits, but tasked investigators discovered she in fact was married to a London bus driver. She got a new car after claiming £102,000 and put her kids in a private school. You know, the ones that Labour are going to tax now because, well, apparently they're a drain. But there you go. That's another one. And every time I'm going to find one, I'm going to put it up there. So we lie. And some people go, oh, well, yeah, but the thing is, if you go back over Crime Watch, a fair few from now backwards, the amount of times, and there's the other ones that do investigate, Court Red Andy and all these sorts of programs. And it's always Allans Snackbar who are defrauding the system. It's always immigrants that are defrauding the system. Now, don't get me wrong, white people defraud the system as well, but not to the levels like this. And if it was, then they're not going to tell you much. Or even, I've not seen any on here. And if you've got some, fair enough. And I'll bring them up there as well. Because the simple truth of the matter is, again, so she got a new car and £102,000 scammed out of the system by lying, because I bet no one dared challenge. This is the problem. If you're a white person and you do this, eventually you get challenged. But clearly it took a while for them to get there because there's always the fear. It's like everything else. There's always the fear that the race card is going to get slapped and you're going to get called this and you're going to get called that. This two-tier rubbish has got to stop. This has got to stop. It really genuinely has. Someone will come on now in a minute in the comment section and go, oh, you're just jumping on the bandwagon. No, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I'm drawing attention to the fact that shit like this shouldn't be happening. At all. When you got a £22 billion black hole in the finances. Well, no, one, we haven't. We've discussed that before. But two, if people are ripping the system off because no one checks, then what is the point? Any case, two more videos popping up there. The one that I did last and one that YouTube will randomly select for your delectation. Down below is my logo. You click on that, you could subscribe. If you enjoy what I'm saying, enjoy what I'm doing, you want to see some more, I've done loads of videos. I talk about everything. I mean, originally I started off talking about Doctor Who. That's how I started, and then politics came into it, and then politics, and yeah, any case, you could do that. You could also like, there's a comment section. It's there for everybody. I don't delete any comments unless they are particularly offensive or obviously like a few of them where they suggest that I may go and take a walk out somewhere and delete myself. They get deleted. Other than that, it's YouTube that will do it. YouTube will pick things out and take it out. I have no control over that, unfortunately. So the rest of the comments, you should put it. It's there. The whole idea is somebody goes, oh, yeah, free speech. Yeah, but the point of free speech is to have two opinions and you can have a discussion and an argument, and then if you work together to try and get the two opinions, you may come to a common ground that may solve the problem, which is difficult because one side, the left waffer, just don't want to listen. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So until the next one.